All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about a lot of the mistakes that I think investors are making when it comes to MSTR lately. So guys, I've been reading your comments and reading some social media posts online. The capitulation is insane, okay? MSTR is at $320 now. It looked like we were going to break out a couple of days ago, okay? And it looks like we've lost all of those gains that we got last week. So pretty much we're right back where we're started. This type of price movement is frustrating a lot of you. Okay, a lot of you are ready to tap out. You're ready to sell. You probably think that MSTR is a waste of time, a waste of money. Maybe people in the past told you to avoid the stock and you believe them. So in this video, we're not going to go over some of the things we've talked about in the past, like MNEV and things like that. We're going to talk about emotional intelligence. We're going to talk about seeing things that other people don't see. And finally, we're going to talk about what it takes to build a $1 trillion company. So if we think about all of these things, if we think about not making the same mistakes other people are making, zooming out and seeing things for what they are, and kind of figuring out what it takes to build a $1 trillion company, I think it's pretty obvious to see that many people by the end of 2025 will regret not buying MSTR at $320. Okay, and I'm going to keep this video as short as possible, guys. I don't want this video to go on too much because I want you guys to really hone in. This is one of the most important short videos that I'm going to make because it really helps you guys understand why so many investors end up losing money in the markets over the long run. We all know that MSTR is powered by Bitcoin, okay? Please, I need you guys to understand this. And this is for you newbies out here that are new to crypto, and even for some of you veteran guys out here, okay? One of the sites you want to start doing research when it comes to Bitcoin is you want to take a look at a site called BitBO, okay? In particular, the Bitcoin stock to flow model. Guys, this has been one of the most accurate predictors of Bitcoin's price. And what do you see here? Well, we're looking at the charts, so we're seeing a couple of things, okay? First off, we're seeing Bitcoin's price, okay? So Bitcoin's price is shown with this like squiggly line here, and then the stock to flow is the orange line, okay? If you guys can see something very clearly, you can clearly see that Bitcoin makes predictable movements, okay? Makes a movement above, okay, the stock to flow, then it usually settles. Then it moves above the stock to flow, okay, settles. Above the stock to flow, settle. Above the stock to flow. Now, if we dipped for the first time, we kind of dipped below the stock to flow, and we're still tracing down that below it. But historically, that line has gone above the stock to flow model during every single bull market cycle. Okay, guys? It happened in 2013, 2017, 2021. The line has not really gone over the stock to flow. There was a small, it was a small break here, but we're looking. So we had a peak here. We had a peak here. We had a peak here. There's no peak. So why am I showing you guys this? Well, for one, if history continues, this line is probably going to approach the stock to flow, which means the price of Bitcoin is pretty much, guys, guaranteed to go up in Q4 and in Q1. We need to make this clear because if you don't believe in MSTR, you don't believe in Bitcoin. So if you're believing in Bitcoin that this line will eventually go back to where it was before, then that means we're bullish. And Bitcoin / Satoshis per share has been increasing, okay? The number of Satoshis per share has increased every single year, okay? Via Bitcoin yield, right? So as long as Satoshis per share are going up, the value of your shares are going up. The value of MSTR is not really supposed to be valued in US dollars. It's supposed to be valued in Bitcoin. So if you're tracking the performance of MSTR on a Bitcoin standard, the stock is up, right? Because as long as the Bitcoin per share is up, the intrinsic value of the share is up. But the fiat price is all over the place. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. But what's important is that Bitcoin per share is going up, which means the value of MSTR is going up. Even if there's dilution, as long as Bitcoin per share, Satoshis per share goes up, we know the value of MSTR is going up. So let me tell you this, guys. In 2023, there were 91,000 Satoshis per share. And in 2025, there are more than double of that. Okay. In 2020, there are 56,000 Satoshis per share. Now there's over almost 200,000. So you would have made a mistake by not buying MSTR at pretty much all of these price points. Okay. If history repeats. As of right now, it looks like a lot of you guys are happy you got out, right? Maybe you're happy you got out at 540 or 460. Even some of you guys out there that are panicking, you wanted to get out at 360. So many people will regret not buying MSTR at 320. I know this because I understand Satoshis per share. If you understand Satoshis per share, Bitcoin per share, and Bitcoin yield, you're buying MSTR at $320. If you don't understand this metric, you are going to be panicking and you're going to miss out on life-changing gains. Guys, go back and study some of my videos on Bitcoin per share, on Bitcoin yield, so you fully understand this. For you guys that have been watching my videos from time, you already get this. But for you guys that don't, this is why I know people are going to regret not buying, because I regretted not buying in the past. Every time MSTR's price dipped, I regretted not buying, okay? There was a time when the price was $200 or so early in the year. I sat on my hands, didn't do anything. I regretted not buying. And then back during the bear market, oh my goodness. If only I had a time machine. If I had just, didn't listen to anybody and just followed my gut, which was, Saylor is changing the world, I should own his company, I would have made a ton of money. And the time this company is going to get attacked again and again and again, because anytime in our society when a company has too much power, and you bet having 640,000 Bitcoin is too much power really for one company. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the United States government tried in some way to buy a stake in MSTR or just buy it outright, because you guys have no idea how much power this company has. But the funny thing is, no one's really realized it. I think we realize it. I think Saylor realized it. I think Phong Le and the rest of the team at Strategy realizes it, but no one else seems to realize it. They're just focused on the fiat price. So like I said, guys, I'm going to keep this video short. Just cut this video off now. Just remember that people will regret not buying MSTR at $320. So if you guys enjoyed my content, check out my MSTR Investors Club. It's only $20 a month, where I share my personal trading strategies in there. You guys take a look at my portfolio. And if you guys are interested in trading call options, the call option premiums are getting ridiculously cheap because there's too much FUD out there. Be sure to check out my ebook, MSTR Options Cash Flow. I share a lot of my tips and tricks. I used to trade options in that book, so be sure to check that out as well, guys. So like I said, that's it until the next one, guys. I'll leave you guys with this last thing. I know for a fact people will regret not buying at 320, because I regret not buying every dip. Trust me on this one, guys. So that's all I got until next time, guys. Take care.